Hello, and welcome to a quick demonstration of the OpenCareData platform. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to do a quick walkthrough on how to look up gastroenterologists' rates for United Healthcare. These are actual in-network rates for United Healthcare, and I'm going to pick 4 cities in Florida. So from our dashboard here, first step is pick your data source. We've got several loaded, more coming on every week. If you see a state after a data source, it is specific to just that state. If you don't, it's a nationwide source. So we'll pick United Healthcare. Let's pick a colonoscopy. So procedure code 45378. I've already got the MSAs loaded, but these are Jacksonville, Miami, Orlando, and Tampa. Now, first thing I want to do is find the professional rates, so physician side. If you'd want to see a facility like ASCs or hospitals, you would do institutional. So we'll do that. Fee for service is what you're going to use. Negotiated just means it's a one-to-one contract, one rate, one procedure. Network type, we want in-network rates. And now this is where we can filter down to specialty. So I'm going to start typing, and I'm going to pick the taxonomy code for gastroenterology and click search. Now these can take up to 30 seconds to search depending on server load. But what it's doing is it's going through the extracted data from all of United Healthcare. There's a few billion rates. What our system does is downloads those machine-readable files. They get refreshed once a month on the payer websites. We keep a copy, we extract everything, we make it searchable. So the results here, top pane are your stats. You've got a median, an average, and some percentiles. It's just for these rates that were returned. We'll show you the top 2 highest rates, and you can also view details about those providers. The data grid is going to have each individual MPI and their rate. So if I expand this out, you can see this physician has that rate. These physicians have that rate. So I'm going to go ahead and export this to Excel. Now I'm going to come back around and I want to look up the ambulatory surgery centers and see what their rates are for United Healthcare. So I'm going to keep the same procedure code. I'm going to switch my class over to institutional, and I'm going to switch my taxonomy to ambulatory surgery. So let's go find that here. There it is. Click search. So I've got a handful of rates there. I'm going to do the same thing and export those. Now I'm going to come back and I want to see hospital rates too. So let's change this over to a general acute care hospital. Same process there. Let's go ahead and export that. You're welcome to search through the spreadsheets and use that to do further analysis. You can create mailer campaigns on this. Quite a few things you can do with the spreadsheets themselves. My favorite way to visualize this data is by mapping it. Google has a free system called mymaps.google.com. You can come here and you can add layers of pins. So let's put the physician rates on here first. We'll do import and we'll drag and drop that spreadsheet. This can take 5-10 seconds. It should parse out that spreadsheet and let us pick some fields here to map these pins. So for this first set, I'm going to pick the address details. I'm going to hit continue. And I want the name to be what it's found as on the map. We'll hit finish. All right, so now let's go ahead and add our hospitals and ASCs. So I'm going to add a layer. I'm going to name this one ASCs. I'm going to do the same process. Now let's go ahead and color code this one so they're not the same. Let's make ASCs purple. Okay, and that will take it a second to refresh that. While it's doing that, let's add another layer. Let's call this one hospitals, and let's import that one. Drag that spreadsheet, do the same process, and let's pick the hospitals red. So now I can use this map. Remember, I restricted to just 4 cities, but depending on the number of MC license, you could look at every city. And let's just go drill down into, say, Orlando. And let's look right around here. So I've got an ASC, got a physician, and a hospital right next to each other. So this ASC, their rate for that procedure is right there. The hospital rate is right here. And then the physician rate is right here. Thanks for your time. If you'd like to sign up, all you have to do is come to our website, go to home here, click sign up today. Take care.